Guys, this is Charles Shim here bringing you another video. We're going to go over some Pokemon news. So we're going to start from the past and then go to the latest stuff. So I'll be doing either 2 or 3 parts depending on the how this goes. So I'll be posting it on my channel. So we're going to do the first part now. So here we go. So first things first is that this guy right here is supposed to be the person that, you know, tries to keep up with all the leaks that we've gotten so far. The Nintendo Switch data mine that we had from the last video I did ended up getting debunked. Michael here debunked it. Don't mean to tag you guys from the blue, but this since you're to go to Switch guys now, it's a lot easier to ask. So apparently there is a supposed leaked data mine titles from the Nintendo Switch. Does not this hold any validity? I guess validity, yeah. So apparently this Michael is one of the guys that usually data mines the Switch, and he's usually a reliable source. And you know, he's one of the Switch people. He would know if anything was in the Switch. He'd be the first one to know. So, you know, he's already debunking this already. We had people saying is this real or fake and all that stuff on Jinx Club Twitter page. We had the Italian leaks being talked about again. This image and these down here, which ended up it still hasn't been debunked. And then how some of the Italian leaks lead back to like the plus and minus leaks we had a long time ago, which is the theme of old tradition and new exploration was one of them. Let me see, what else was it? Not all of those. I'm gonna talk about all of these, but a new team. But instead of doing, it's like a different one. They said like every 100 years. This was like the first story that someone gave us, and it's going. The Italian leaks were going on a same storyline was of this a little bit every. So I mean, how they just really tried to take from someone else's and like build upon it, the Italian leaks. So it's kind of hard to determine if they were telling the truth or not, or were they just using certain words from the older leaks to try to make it seem legit or whatever, if you ever want to say it. So this is just basically a discussion. I'm just going over everything. We had Reboot Bond that was posted up a long time ago, and the Japanese dweller also talked about this as well. So I'll talk about him in just a minute here. He also posted this as well, as long as with the Reboot Mon, the Japanese driller. He posted this thing with Ethan. Yeah, that's his name. Oh no. With the shiny Charizard thing, where apparently it's the thing where he was basically saying that it's gonna be a Pokemon that's like shiny Pokemon, but it's not exactly a shiny Pokemon, but it's something that's gonna be similar to it. We can't believe this, like I said. Let's take all this with a grain of salt, but you know, like I said, it's just a discussion. We're just going over all the stuff we've gotten so far. We had the Japanese brother also say that that's these trees here, this image here, are supposed to be linked to, oh god, no, are supposed to be linked to some possible what am I trying to say? It was supposed to be linked to a possible I'm sorry guys. These trees are supposed to be linked to the actual forest that the Italian leaker mentioned in his leak, obviously. So these trees are supposed to be presented in Africa, Asia, and new I hate words. Okay. So basically these trees are supposed to be useful widely in, especially in South Southeast Asia culture, and they're supposed to usually be growing around that area. So, the South uh, thing also leads back to Sri Lanka, which was the forest type place that the Italian leaker mentioned. So basically, it's supposed to all connect in a way, if that makes any sense to you guys. That's what that was about. And then we had Ruffle Rowley here saying he was irritated with the information he heard about Pokejungle, about the image. So this image that came out, well, let me see, where's it at? I know it's here. Okay, so it's right here, Pokejungle, right here. So this is what he was frustrated about. Rumor if we just indeed just saw the first images of Pokemon Switch, here are some things that we can tell you that may be coming to the game. So that link leads back to this page. And this page is supposed to be the Chinese rumors, or Chinese leaker it's supposed to show this image. That was supposed to show this image. Now, so far, all we know is that this was taken a certain way, and it was perceived to be fake, but then more details came out. It was making it look more real. Farshify also talked about this as well. It says, recently, some of you loyal readers in Taiwan and China have consulted us about information that allegedly comes out the working demo again, and it must state quite plainly this is absolutely hearsay until we are verifiably evidence. So they're trying to say if it's the evidence is verified. We're trying to see if it's verified. We won't be posting any images, but we can break down some of the things we've been shown along some generalizations we can draw from it. So they said they see the Pokemon. It seems to be coming back from X and Y, which they should have said. Well, yeah, that's right. That's right. The trainer riding Lapras, the water, the bulky generation 7. Oh, no, it's gone. Yeah, and the trainer doesn't appear to have a Pokerod gear. So basically, like in the image you'll see in a minute, the trainer doesn't have Poke gear on. So it's just him on the back of the Lapras. Following Pokemon may also be coming back, whether we select Maze Few, seen in the demo as Eevee perched on top of the trainer's head, surfing on Lapras, having much leeway or how to be handled, or a source of Eevee would stay outside of Pokeball, follow the trainer when docked by land. Which makes a lot of sense, but again, grain of salt. Battles start by running into Pokemon in the overworld, basically. So you walk up to a Pokemon. So there's been a few games that's been shown like this, like the Pokemon be outside, and then you just walk into them, and then it initiates the battle. Cool feature, but we don't know yet until we see it. So, and it's confirmed. PokeShopper posted this a long time ago. It was supposed to be a new image that was coming. Then we had the new merch that was shown off. We'll talk about this image in a minute. Zero Aura. So we got Zero Aura coming in there. So that just the future heads up of what I'm going to talk about in probably the next video that I'm going to upload. So we do have also Zero Aura packs. So, as you can see, Zero Aura was already revealed by the time of this video going up anyway. So, he was already revealed, so that's just a heads up on that. Because since he wanted to tell on me anyway, I was going back anyway. But I'm going to still I'm going to talk about more Zero Aura in a different video, though. New Tommy figurines that was supposed to reveal the Zero Aura here, which is pretty much confirmed anyway, but I don't think this figurine came out yet, though. But the Zero Aura is there, though. That's a double image there. So this is the thing they were talking about right here. This is supposed to be it. So this is Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Moon, whatever one they were playing at the time. And then this is supposed to be the actual image. You see this Eevee, you have the Tentacruel, I don't know, I think that's a Wooper. And then the Eevee perched on his head, did the Lapras with no Pokegear. So it's kind of like the same, like crystallized water, just as the 3DS, but it's like, even Ruffle Rowlet said here, Lapras looks like a league image more squared off, and it doesn't seem to fit well with the rest of the image. It doesn't, unless somebody took it from a certain angle. And then we have this. Someone came out with this image saying that this image with the Gyarados and the Love Disc and all that stuff looks more like this route from Kanto. And I can see where the comparison is, but I mean, we have to look at the details here. Like, if they're really doing a reboot like the Japanese and Chinese rulers are saying? Like, are they doing a reboot? Is that what they're trying to do? That was up for the question, but we still haven't found that out yet either. So, and this is what the original images look like. It looks like they just took it from the computerized screen and just took a picture of it. But as you can see, with this low resolution, most Pokemon things don't have low resolution. But if you take a picture of something, it's not always going to be a high resolution unless you have a good camera or something like that. And from that angle, it could have a glare from the actual TV or whatever. So I don't know, really, what to think of that. And then, let's see. I think, yeah, this is just PokeJungle's channel, Twitter page again. Which is irrelevant, I think, right now. Right? 2 minutes later. This is just awkward. Let's go. Okay, I have no idea what is on this page, but there's tons of things on this that he's posted so far. We'll talk about that in just a minute. I just saw that. It says simply looks like a Sun and Moon image, that looks like someone just edited away and Lapras riding on the back in the game, and the character looks like it's been tracked on. So this is what Ruffle Rowlet's saying. So I really don't know at this point. So this was the first video. I'll post this up on my channel, and I'll see you guys in the part 2 of this video. All right, thank you.